because they are former teammates now facing each other in the mpbl. The two Lasalians, Mark Nonoy and Francis Escandor.
The best player the last time out, and Raba Alusaini also getting the start para kay Coach Gabby.
There's Carl Brian Cruz. He's been one of the better performers so far in the streak. And coming off of their biggest victory so far against South Cotabato. Before that, they won against Davao. CBC for 3.
It's been Carl Brian Cruz.
Janamon onto the corner. Back up to Enzo Navarro. Against Shaq Imperial. Navarro, a good look for 3. Yes!
Great start here for the Manila Batang Sampaloc. When you have like someone like Enzo Navarro na nagtitimon para sa kanya, always the goal is to get quality shots. And usually, more often than not, meron yan.
Finally, a basket on the other end. Quint Capasio, down Imperial. Shaq has evolved as one of the leaders of Iloilo. Now he makes the second three-pointer of his squad.
Shaq and Nonoy ang alanganin ng pasa na yun.
On the other end, Francis Escandor will score.
He was asking for a foul actually to si Mark Nonoy. You know, makes ko anong gusto pwedeng gawin ni Escandor on the offensive end against Mark Nonoy and Gwynka. There's really no, no forcing the issue on his part. But again, when you have someone like a Greg Slaughter who's very experienced and mature, you will always be targeted by defenses.
Yeah. Although,
siguro, kahit nung bata pa siya siguro, even during his days in Cebu.
It's a three-pointer for AJ Madrigal of our schedule.
Yeah, that's going to be one of the most highly anticipated games of the season for sure.
I hope it happens on one's home floor as CJ Katapusan just drained the jumper. 80 seconds before the end of one. Clint Doliguez, screened by CJ Katapusan. Doliguez, he spins and scores.
There's one guy that can really contribute.
First quarter score is brought to you by GameX Sports, the official online basketball and a partner of the MPBL. But
usually, he also plays the 4, does Gwyn.
Nice escape by Dida Tanapi. First quarter field goal story natin, 6 out of 16 for Iloilo, 5.
Up to, they need an enforcer, and Alan Santos can be he can be that player.
And he's looking to be the Greg Zilla stopper tonight. But boy, that was such a nice feed onto that rim run by Greg Slaughter. Gonzaga misfiring. Ball tap. Recovered by Paulo Havilona. Screened by Batalier. Pass inside. Nice seal. Too easy.
And Greg Slaughter doing some early work. Greg there together.
Oh, nice escape by Alan Santos. Knockout play.
Well, Greg Slaughter was caught napping.
26-20. Shaq Imperial, leaner, yes. I love how...
A really good player as well, a really good friend of mine.
Rome's position is what? Yung kuya, as Imperial scores.
He plays the 3.
Yung tatay. Alan Santos, Mark Nonoy, bounce. Doliguez, nice fake. A basket. 29. Enzo Navarro. Driving and feeding. Nice cut by Janamon. This guy, by the way, has also resurrected in the 6th season of the...
Yan, really did a lot to his confidence, Migs. Kasi pinasok siya doon, in the second half. And really just provided quality minutes para sa kanyang koponan.
Alan Santos with some quality minutes here. That's a putback for him.
You can argue that, he can actually would have been, a nice candidate for player of the game sa laban na yon against Binyan.
This is Janamon. Enzo Navarro made the three-pointer.
And Mark Nonoy really just trying to utilize his speed para maiwan ng mga bantay. But so far, the finishing has not been there.
Enzo Navarro, back-to-back three-pointers. He's in double figures.
Score this time. Alam naman natin yung ability niya na mag-create para sa mga kakampi niya. He also has 5 assists in the ballgame.
Well on pace for a double-double as CJ Katapusan converts.
Iloilo, you would rather have Greg Slaughter dun sa taas kaysa sa ilalim.
Mark Nonoy, pull up. That's good.
A much more controlled Manila.
That's the first make of Mark Nonoy. He's 1 out of 8 from the field. Navarro, drive and kick. Here's Francis Escandor. Up top, Carl Brian Cruz for 3. That's good.
Manila.
A lot of time for Manila. They have numbers. It's Janamon who misses. Oh, there's the follow. He just had to add 1 rebound to his stat line. Halftime score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL.
How their start this quarter will probably dictate, itong outcome ng laro natin.
Gwyn Capasio, he started it all versus South Cotabato. Can he do the same? Sorry, miss for RB Berjay.
Oo, libreng-libre. Great pick there galing kay Jay Avelosa, and it's a 4-point swing. As Raba Olzaini.
The switch, 4 seconds, Capasio. Tough shot, no foul, no basket. Recovery for Gwyn.
Gwyn Capasio just taking it upon himself. Just could not get anything going.
That's 10 points already in this game for Gwyn Capasio. We have been mentioning that he was the best player in the previous outing after scoring 18, but the answers just keep on coming from Manila. Capasio backing down against Janamon. Gwyn, pass inside, nice feed onto Jay Havilosa.
A terrific recognition galing kay Gwyn Capasio. Saw the double team coming, and alam niya na libre doon si Jay Havilosa sa ilalim.
They're gonna need a lot more of that, as that's gonna count for F. Escandor.
That's poor from para kay James Sena.
Bit of a throwback for us. We did mention he was quite the legend of JRU, as Rodriguez makes a 3-pointer.
Vintage James Sena.
Mark Nonoy racing through. There's a pass on to Gwyn. Capasio turns around. Tough shot. He makes it.
Gwyn Capasio has been consistent.
Avilona is 1 basket away from reaching 1,000 points. Greg Slaughter, eating time.
Okay pa naman ng late dinner, no?
Yeah.
10 points para kay Greg Slaughter.
Rodriguez, in and out. Recovery for Clint. Just came out of nowhere.
Talaga?
Yeah. 78% for Havilona. Gonzaga drives and feeds Paulo. Finally, 1,000 points for Paulo Havilona. And the game has to stop.
Yes.
Paulo Havilona missed his first 4 shots in this game. As he mentioned, it took him quite a while. He was also injured for a couple of games. Kaya matagal siyang nasa 997. Then again, it's a requirement nowadays because the standard is Pampanga. And that's a squad with numerous big men, as Paulo Havilona was able to escape. Slaughter has 8 boards in this game. That's a steal for CJ Katapusan. 2-on-1. Alley-oop. Katapusan, no dunk, but still 2 points. Patient. There's the cutter, Havilona. Kick out, Tanapi for 3. In and out. Rebound, Greg Zilla. That's a foul. Will it count? Yes, it will. And that's 4 fouls on Alan Santos. This third quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the MPBL.
Will remain on the floor. Hindi siya ma-foul trouble, but we'll see. Because magandang tactical battle yan. As
Enzo Navarro just made another 3-pointer. He's up to 16 points.
No, it's not just the way they play, but the way they dominate you is just something else. Lorenzo Navarro, he is pumped up tonight.
Red hot from downtown. 6 out of 9 is Lorenzo Navarro.
Ginanahan siguro sa player matchup natin with Mark Nonoy.
Oo nga. Here's Navarro again. Heat check. Yes, sir! 7 3-pointers in this game for Lorenzo Navarro.
And doing it against his former team.
Who's now with Abra, by the way.
Daming changes, Migs, no?
And these changes would shape up the championship contenders in the season as Sean O'Malley scores inside. Rodriguez drives, and he scores.
Kailangan natin just a tough evening para dito sa Iloilo United Royals. First quarter, maganda pinakita nila, but yun, Capascio.
It's crazy. I'm not trying to show off, just trying to prove a point. A shock Imperial scores inside.
Pero yun nga, needed a leader, no? And I think Marky right there will be making an impact because of his influence as Pau Habilona continues.
And to your point, these last 2 minutes are brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the mpbl. Basta ending GameX. JB Kapunan makes a three-pointer. John Wilson played for Davao.
You know, looking forward on a few more. There might be a few more player movements in the coming weeks. Kasi aabot pa tayo ng end of the month.
Right. There's a back. I myself learned where the places are in the Philippines because of our travels. As Janamon just scored.
Learning experience din pala sa'yo to.
Domination, 96-74. Flores drives behind the back. Umali for three. No good. Recovery, and that's a gimme for Gonzaga. This final score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the mpbl. Basta ending GameX. Now